On the Radio is brought to you by Zurich Insurance, the perfect place to catch up with all things Melbourne. If you enjoy this content and want more inside access from the team, make sure you visit the club website.
Bayley Fritsch had one of those afternoons on Sunday at the MCG against the Crows for the Demons, the latter leading Ds. 7 snags. Bayley, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How you going?
We are going well. You've come down from the highs of 7?
Yeah, no, it was a bit funny at the end there, the end of the game, sort of the last couple of minutes just kept coming in. But
You look like Jason Dunstall.
yeah, it felt like I was back playing local footy, actually, just playing out of the square. It was coming down, but no, it was good fun and really important to get that win.
Now, clearly that's a career high for you. I mean, you kick 6, but 7's it's a career high for you. But when you are having those moments, you talk about playing local footy and that feeling. I mean, is it something that you just don't expect to feel in an AFL game because it doesn't happen or happens so rarely?
Oh, I guess, yeah, to an extent. When I kicked the 6, it was a little bit different to how I kicked the 7 this week. But, yeah, it's really enjoyable. And, yeah, as I said, more importantly, we got challenged early on in the game. Probably got outworked a little bit, especially in that first quarter. But I guess to respond coming into finals is massive for us because we're going to be challenged at times and we want to respond and get the victory.
7's good, but it's not as many as your brothers kicked.
Yeah, I was actually walking over to my I did a post-game on-field interview and Gorney goes, it's 7, but it's definitely not 20.
Nice to have Max just bringing you back to earth really quickly.
The question I've got for you is the very strange situation where you look like you're coming off the ground there on Sunday injured, and all of a sudden you're kicking a goal when you were walking off the ground. What happened there?
Oh, is that with Jake Kelly? Right?
Yeah, that's right. It's like that's one way to sort of get away from your opponent.
Yeah, no, I copped one where you don't want to cop one. So
right.
I just sucking in the big ones and got it come good after a couple of minutes.
Came good when you saw the ball and a chance to kick a goal.
Yeah, definitely.
It's funny what happens when the ball's in your vicinity. What about this week? I mean, we could talk about the win against Adelaide. It's a game you should have won, and you did, even though, as you say, you were challenged early. You've got a 1v2 clash to finish the home and away season and roll straight into finals now, we learned yesterday, which your coach was asking about after the game on Sunday. Do you like this system of playing a really hard opponent leading to a finals campaign, or would you prefer, grand scheme of things, a little bit of an easier outing?
No, I think it's you want to be your best come finals time, and what no better test than to test yourself against the best. So I think it'll be great for us going in. We might even have to play them 2 weeks in a row. Who knows? There's a lot of different outcomes that can come out of this week. But no, we're really looking forward to this week, and we think it'll be a great preparation going into a final series.
Are you the sort of guy that does the calculations, that has a bit of a play with scenarios and see what might be coming your way?
Oh, I normally would, but I had a look at the ladder, and it seems like there's about 5 or 6 different things that could happen. So we'll just go out there on the weekend and try and get the win, and we'll go from there.
How's the reintroduction of Ben Brown affected your role in the forward half for the Ds? He certainly seems to be a really important structural addition from what we can see as fans and commentators. What's it been like living with Ben Brown riding shotgun with you?
Yeah, Benny's been unbelievable, along with Tommy McDonald as well. But definitely in the last probably month, Ben's contest in the air has been unbelievable. He hasn't kicked a big bag of goals every week, but the stuff that he's doing in the air for us is unbelievable, as Tommy's done all year, and definitely makes my job a little bit easier. Probably not flying for marks as much, but getting to their feet and trying to kick some goals off the back of that.
Hopefully Tom McDonald comes back this week. Do you see a forward line functioning with the three of you, with Fritsch, McDonald and Brown?
Yeah. So before he went out of the team, it started to work really well, we're looking forward to getting him back this week. I'm pretty sure he should be right. So I can't wait to have him back because Tommy's season's been unbelievable. From where he came from last year, he put a massive pre-season in, and he's been really important for us.
You get a couple of good players back as well. It's not just McDonald, but Viney comes back this week, and there's one more. This escapes my... Who's the other one that's coming back?
Stevie, mate.
Yeah, of course. And you've got pretty much your best team in come the most important time of the year.
Yeah, no, it's worked out pretty well. If you had scripted it at the start of the year that would have our best team going into the last round, I'm sure Goody would have been pretty happy with that. So, yeah.
So does that create tension, Bayley, within the group? Obviously, there's 3 guys that would be automatic starts if they are fit and healthy, you would imagine, this week. Does that create a level of different dynamic, I suppose, within the group at training through the week, getting ready for this game? Because you know that there's a final series around the corner, there's a massive game to lead to that point, and everyone wants to be a part of it?
I think it's really healthy. Obviously, you come in to train a lot of people are training for their spot. Everyone's training for their spot, so you've got to be training at your best, which is obviously going to go into the games, which means we're going to be playing at our best. So, and you know that if you aren't playing at your best, your spot could be in jeopardy. So I think it's really healthy for the club.
And how many times you played at GMHBA Stadium?
I think 3 or 4, maybe.
Okay. Right. What's your record like?
0-3, I think.
Well, you won't be the only team to have that record down there.
It's better than what it used to be, though, for Melbourne down at Geelong.
Not if it's zipping 3.
No, but the losses were quite a bit more significant than what they are these days.
They were too. And Jake Bowie, rising star this week. Is that 4 for you guys this year?
Yeah, 4. Yeah, Jake's been... he's taken his opportunity with both hands. He's been unbelievable. He's so clean, really good with the ball, but also his defensive stuff. That was probably what was holding him out of the team earlier on in the year, but his one-on-one defense, and then off the back of that, he gets the ball in his hands, and he uses it really well. So I couldn't be prouder of him. Well,
great news for Demons fans and for Jake. You are 100% winning team when Jake plays. So I just suggest you say to Goody, just keep him in the team, win the flag, and be happy days.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
It's pretty straightforward sometimes. We overcomplicate it, Bayley. Not you, though. 7 snags was looking magnificent on Sunday against the Crows, and hopefully, for Dee's sake and for your sake, you can kick another bag this week and help them to a win over the Cats. Good luck.
Too easy. Thanks, guys.